This is the tree I'm working on today. Worked on it yesterday too. Today I am starting the process to put the foliage on. And this is not an original idea. I watched this done on Boomer dioramas. And Boomer is an artist, the finest model railroad artist I've ever seen, ever, anywhere. Incredible what he can do. And I'm trying to learn a little bit from him. And I'm building this tree. And the other trees I've built have been influenced by his methods. But this time I'm trying to duplicate the way that he created his trees. And you see all these loops of wire. Those are actually little platforms for the static grass, 12 mil static grass that I'm using to hold it while the glue dries. And so we're going to see how this turns out. It's a tall tree, old growth, and I don't want the foliage to completely obliterate the trunk from view. So that's one of the reasons I decided to use his method instead of some of the ways that I've been doing it up to now, which hide the structure of the tree. And I'm very happy with the way this tree turned out. And I'd sort of like to preserve the view of it. So I'm going to do this. After the static grass goes on, then little paper leaves go on it, which I have used them before. And I'm going to work right down here so you can see what I'm doing. Let me telephoto in a little bit. Make sure it's in focus. And we'll put some static grass on those particular limbs. See if I can do this without knocking everything around. I'm hoping you can see this. I can't really tell because I can't see in the lens without standing up. Oops. I don't think I want big clumps. I want it spread out. So that's what I'm doing. I'll bring you back later for the next step. Here's the current tree. And I've been adding these tiny little leaves. I'll zoom in here so you can see them better. These are branches that I've added leaves to. Try to get it to focus better. So remember I built all the little loops and glued the static grass to them. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting those loops, spreading them apart, and then adding the leaves. So I'll show you the method that I'm using on a few, and I think you'll have the idea how this whole thing works. Try and not bump the camera here. So I'm going to cut this loop, and this loop, and this one I'm going to cut so that I have more branch on one side than the other. And then you just rip them apart, arrange them however you want. You see there's one here that I haven't done yet. So here's how it works. Don't really want to get the static grass in my leaves or in my glue, although maybe it wouldn't matter. Set the glue over here so I don't drop these leaves into the glue. And then sprinkle the leaves onto the branch with the glue on it. And the ones I drop on that go past and hit the table are easily retrieved. Once again, I didn't think of this idea. I got the idea for doing these trees like this from Boomer at Boomer Dioramas. And if you like the idea of building trees like this, and like the other ones I built, I recommend you watch some of his videos, because he just builds some incredible railroad-related dioramas. Just the best you've ever seen. And I'm impressed, and I wanted to duplicate what he's done. I see a lot of these are uncut, and the reason I want to do this with a little less foliage than some of my other trees is because I want to see the structure of the tree.